everyone. It is Wednesday, the 7th of February. How are you tonight? What are you and you, but especially you, grateful for as I show up at way more ish than 8? Just back in tonight. Get my screens going in. Hey, Kitty, how are you tonight? Hope all is well in your world. Hope all is going fabuloso. I literally just got back in. Came from a chamber event, actually, is where I am in from tonight on this Wednesday night. Celebrating past board members. So it was nice to be part of that group of people. Grateful to see Fantastic Eagles concert last night. Nice. Nice. The Eagles are awesome. They're awesome. I love that you did that. I love it. That is awesome. And also slightly jealous that you did that. Can I love it and be slightly jealous at the same time? Little love, little jealousy there. That is where I am at with that. But it is great, great to be here on this Wednesday night, the 7th of February. We had another day of sunshine, which was good. We are broadcasting tonight on both Facebook and YouTube, both Facebook and YouTube. Any problems with Facebook? Hop on over to YouTube. I'm always there too, right there. Uh, it is amazing that not only can they play and sing that well, but honestly, they got to move around. They got to be athletically fit to be able to do that. I mean, to put on a concert like that, Kitty, and I know they don't necessarily move around the stage the way they used to. I mean, shoot, none of us move around the way we used to. But I you gotta have some real stamina to be able to pull off a concert on stage. But if they aren't touring, they're dead. So 2 hours. That's amazing. 2 hours. Um, my friend's cousin is actually a rock and roll person. I won't give name. I'm not going to name drop tonight, but they are actually a touring band, and uh, you know they don't get the big venues, the biggest venues that they used to, but they still can pack a house. And he said, one time if we're not touring, we're dying. And so you have to be touring. That's where they get their life, their energy, and everything else. So it is pretty cool and pretty amazing. I mean, that's why I say, we always got. You may not be doing this. You may not have your story. You may not do this. But you're always going to be doing. You always got to be reading. You always got to be learning. You always got to be advancing yourself. You always got to be making it happen. Hey, Gary, how are you today? How are you today? Uh, was funny. I was quoted today as being, "You must be." I was in with this group earlier today. I was on a meeting for a class. Like, Mr. Business, you must be a motivational speaker. I'm like, well, not exactly, but I was working with a business owner earlier today who had, was working on growing their business, and their business caught fire. So, it was a heart wrenching, but that can't do anything about that. You have to move forward and move on. Thank you, Kitty. Thank you. Um, Harry, if I didn't say hello, hello, how are you? I hear we're sliding next door. I hear a rumor. I hear a rumor. I heard a rumor. We're making a move because you're always on the move. I love it. I love it. Um, so let's get started with positive year of positive thinking. On the 7th, believe that? The 7 days of February are already done. A broken heart and shining light. Inevitably, your heart will break into a million pieces, possibly more than once, but you'll be okay. You'll experience loss, grief, heartache, and eventually solace. But first, allow yourself to feel the full scope of what you feel. You don't want to hide behind a hardened heart and a darkened soul forever. When you decide to surrender, you will let in the sunlight. And once you do, you will reflect that light back into your heart and then out into the world. Boom, there you go. There you go, people. Um, but Carrie, that's when opportunity knocks. Are you going to answer the call? And that's what we have to say to ourselves every day. All right, your dreams are calling, your opportunities are calling. Do you accept or decline? To steal a modern term from modern phones, do you accept or decline? And you chose accept. You'll take that call. You'll take that opportunity. And life is full of those opportunities for us. And that is what is so exciting. Blessings are not expecting them necessarily. One of my stores today, the person came in and was like, "Oh, I hadn't had a chance to get into your new store yet." And it's like, "Okay, we've only been here a year, but hey, we're glad that you showed up today. We're glad you showed up today." But that's not. I digress. That is not what I came to talk about. So if I were to tell you about a business uh, that was opening more things, okay, an industry, okay, pick a genre of business and say they're going to be opening hundreds of more locations in the okay. I'm talking about Starbucks in China. I'm not talking about food service. I'm talking about old stodgy businesses, okay, that uh, are opening more stores. And I wanted to just briefly talk about this before I move on to my main topic, because I want you to hear how not dead brick and mortar is. And it's so funny because I get into so many conversations and it is the death of brick and mortar and oh, things must be awful. You're in retail. Well, things can be awful in anything. That's not the way I choose. But when I heard this, I was like, yeah, this is not an industry that anybody would think is opening more stores or more locations. Uh, I will even go as far as calling them branches. More branches. Banking giant Chase is opening 500 new branches, has unveiled plans to open 500 new branches across the country and renovate 1,700 others. Add bank branches. In this day of apps and nobody goes to the bank, you want to talk about nobody goes into a store, nobody goes to a bank, okay? I still go to, but nobody goes to a bank and they are opening branches. So they have unveiled plans to open 500 branches and renovate 1,700 others. Massive investment. Massive investment. One is opening right near where I get Angie a coffee. I just thought I'd throw that in there. Okay. Moving on to my topic of the night. My topic is yours tonight. Well, actually, I've got one is before I forget, okay, because I don't want to end incorrectly. Before I forget, this Sunday and next Wednesday we will not be live. This Sunday and next Wednesday. This Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday, and even if you don't like Taylor Swift, people like to get together and have a good time. So this Sunday we will not be on the Super Bowl. The following Wednesday, Valentine's Day, is uh, find a loved one, find a puppy, but I will not be here live next Wednesday. But we will have a special live next Monday, the 12th, okay, at 7 o'clock. Yeah, there will be posts about it. There will be multiple posts about it. Next Monday, the 12th, we have Angie and I are going to be live with an amazing show with a spring promo you do not want to miss. Monday at 7. Hey, Michelle, great to have you here live. Great to see you, Miss Michelle. That is next Monday. Next Monday, the 12th. So no Super Bowl Sunday, no Valentine's Day. It's weird the way the week falls if you get both Super Bowl Day and Valentine's Day. But a special Monday night show at 7 with a amazing spring promotional plan that you will not want to miss. That is all I'm going to tell you about it. I barely know more than that, but it's going to be amazing. And I am excited about it. I'm excited about it next Monday night. So that is the change of program announcement for next week that I had to let you know about. We will resume our normal programming on Sunday the 8th. Sunday the 8th, we resume our normal scheduled show. So there you go. What we need to talk about tonight? What do we need to talk about tonight? We need to talk about winter. Winter. And I don't care where you are, but the groundhog has spoken. That little rodent has spoken and it's rings around the corner. And what that means is if you have not already started, if you not already have, if you not already have it planned, okay, I don't care where your store is in the United States, in North America even. In North America, because we got people all over North America to watch this. Okay, I don't care where you are, you should be either having or have planned your winter clearance event already. Okay, so if you have not had or planned or currently running your winter clearance, you need to be doing it. Okay, I don't want to hear about packaways for next winter. I don't want to hear about how great this sweater is. It's great. You know? You know, I see jobs with a turtleneck sweater. You know, I'm just saying. If I do think to myself, but it is time to move this stuff out, move it out, okay, and make room for all the amazing spring merchandise you got coming. And not only that, your customers want fresh, new inventory. They want the energy of spring. They want the colors of spring. They want the happiness of spring. They want energy of spring. Okay, and you help them with that planned and planned execution of getting rid of the old to make room for the new. Okay, this frees you up your space, this frees up your rep, this frees up your mind to do it. Yes, till I hit the bologna sandwich. Exactly. Oh, you know, the bologna sandwich is a powerful tool. And for those who have not heard me talk about the bologna sandwich before, okay, if you have had me come to your store, that is one of the scariest things. Where did you hide the bologna sandwich? Because the bologna sandwich does not age well. Okay, it is not fine wine. The items in your store are not fine wine. I don't think I have any fine wine dealers that follow me, although I have helped liquor stores. Okay, um, but you are not in the business of fine wine. You are in the business of consumables, essentially. Okay, things that have had their time. And so, like a bologna sandwich, you gotta get it while it's fresh, or I don't want it. Okay, that does not age well. It will not go up in value if it's store. It will not smell better if it's on your under a rack for a period of time. Okay, you need to move out your inventory. Okay, and you cash. This is what the big guys do. The big guys know it. The big guys know. Okay, this is a Nordstrom sweater. I know that because I have very limited sweaters. But that's my one brand. I know Nord. This is the Nordstrom sweater. Okay, Nordstrom knew when they brought this sweater in, they knew exactly how many they were going to sell at full price, how many they were going to sell at 10% off, how many of them they were going to sell at 25% off, 40% off, 80% off, and how many they were going to have to just write off and donate to charity. They knew all of that without getting into um, a big thing on pricing because that is not what this is about tonight. It is about moving out inventory so that you have it. And so you need to aggressively do that as part of a clearance, winter clearance sale. And whether that is a all-out massive discount, okay, to clear out your inventory quickly, I'm good with it. Okay, whether that is a progressive sale, which is uh, one of the sales that I enjoy that goes over a little bit longer period of time, but it moves a lot of inventory. Progressive sale works well, especially if you are stocking the store with new inventory at the time. A massive discount event or a progressive, very aggressive discount event works well when you need this space to put out the new inventory. Okay, but if you have new inventory out at the same time, you're loading the rack for spring as fast as you can, even before loading the rack to the point that they're a little heavy. Okay, having a progressive clearance works well because it gets people shopping. It gets them shopping earlier for best selection and later for the best value. But during that time, they buy more full price items than they do sale okay, while also clearing a high quantity of sale merchandise. So you can move a lot of merchandise, but you can move 2 to 3 full price items for every sale item you move. Okay, and that's not a bad deal. Okay, important to move the sale items and get rid of the mistakes. Why doesn't the item sell at resale? Okay, one of the three P's, people. One of the three P's. That's okay. The pity take, they shouldn't be taking it, shouldn't see the light of day in your store in the first place. Okay. Second P, price, you fat fingered it, and you priced it wrong, and nobody wanted to ask why this sweater was $12 instead of 12. Okay. Or you promotion, placement in your store. You put the size 2 and the size 12 is never going to sell. All your fault for any store that's been established doing any retail store that's been established for a period of time, but everybody does it, and so you need to clear these things out. So having the planned clearance, and that is what you need to be doing right now. Hey, April and Angie showed up here today, almost at the same time. I gotta think they were doing something together. That's good. Okay, but you know, planned movement of this merchandise, okay, is incredibly important. But you've got to get it out. Okay, the groundhog says spring is coming. Uh, Spring is coming, so we need to get rid of that older stuff. Glad to hear your clearance sale is going great. You really don't want the sale forever. So people in general want your winter clearance. The longest period of time you really want it is 2 weeks. I'm not going to argue with you about a day or so beyond that, or a day or so earlier than that, depending on how you do it, but you need to be doing it. That is so. So if you take nothing from this, okay, one, get more aggressive to get it gone. Okay, if you haven't gotten aggressive enough, okay, because that gets people back in. Uh, yeah, the Super Bowl is a great time to have that and have a Super Sunday sale. I know, what do you call it? Aunt Saya down at Red Balloon, she's retired now, but she used to always give away a TV on Super Bowl Sunday as part of a gimmick and shopping extravaganza to get people in on that day. In my own stores, that's the end of our winter clearance. Okay, and an extra 50% off as part of Progressive on Sunday. So, and since I mean, The Patriots aren't playing, that'll help us. But really, that day during the day, people are shopping and as long as the weather is good. But you want to keep this inventory moving so that you have space on these racks. Your racks aren't overpacked with spring merchandise. So all these people that want us to pay full price for spring can get it. And that's why it's also great to have some spring merchandise out as well. Although I know, and there's no wrong way. I know the only wrong way is keeping it going forever, or keeping merchandise around forever, or moving it around 100 times. That's the wrong way. But as long as you're keeping it moving in a short period of time, that's fine because we have plenty of stores that clear everything out. We have stores that sell everything up to their walls, okay, and then they do a flip, and the whole store is spring. They have merchandise that they've been receiving and processing, and they're doing a whole spring reveal. So they finish their winter clearance, the store is empty, they fill up all the racks, do their big spring reveal, and do it that way. And that's fine. Okay, I like doing it personally. I like doing it. My first choice is doing it along with it, but but neither way is wrong. Neither way is wrong. You have to do what's right for your store and your customers. But the right thing to do is making sure you're doing it. Uh, yeah, it is. And to do that, the stores that we work with that do that, it is pretty amazing. But it is a tremendous amount of work, and the clearance is a tremendous amount of work. I mean, but they literally get rid of basically everything. The whole store is empty. The whole store becomes empty, and then they just restock it all. And you can imagine if your store were empty, Michelle, and you had to restock it all in a couple of, and then did your spring reveal party right after that. That's a lot of work. I mean, that's a lot of merchandise, short period of time. Yes, I can imagine going going to your team and saying, "Got this idea. I was watching Neil last night, and I got this idea." They'll put a hit out on me. They'll put a hit out on me. Um, but it is that kind. But there are the biggest problem is when they go on forever. Like you to pack away your winter. Oh, this is good stuff. Somebody will want that. They didn't see it or get enough love. Next year, no, no. You're not selling the crown jewels, people. You are not selling the crown jewels. Okay, you are selling a commodity here. Okay, and sometimes they're just not into you. And it will not age better. It will not age better. You will age beautifully, but the inventory is like a bologna sandwich, right? Like Michelle mentioned, it is not good. You do not want me coming with my bologna sandwich. It scares people when I come with bologna sandwich and leave it in your store. It does not age well. So the lesson here is if you do not have a clearance sale already going on or already happened, get it going. Get it on your calendar, get it planned, execute it. Okay? If you are thinking of packing away things, think about selling it instead. Okay, let's just get it sold and move on. Your customers aren't that into it. Okay, spring is coming. Get your merchandise gone. The other lesson here is do not forget next week's change of schedule. Next week's change of schedule. We are not on Sunday for the Super Bowl. We are not on Wednesday for Valentine's Day. We will be on Monday night with a special program. Angie and Neil together live Monday at 7 Eastern. You do not want to miss this one. It is going to be amazing. Okay, it will be a promotion that you do not want to miss. Okay, you do not want to miss the idea you will get on Monday. Not It's not an idea. It's all done for you. Okay, you don't want to miss the all done. It will be out of this world, as April says. She probably even knows more about it than I do. Okay, it will be out of this world. Okay, it is going to be amazing. It is going to rock the world, rock your spring, and she's got it all done for you, all laid out and ready to execute. All that missing is you. All that's missing is you on Monday. Okay, I shouldn't be talking about it. Okay, show up on Monday because I want to see you there. I want to see you there. It's going to be fun. It'd be fun to do one live with Andy, just like we're going to do in April, 21st, 23rd in Orlando. You don't want to miss this. If you think Lori Sandwich is good, wait till you see the program we have set in April. That is on our website at nextlevelresale.com, where you can get your policy and procedures down pat uh, and executable, so your team can execute it without any problem. It's going to be amazing. April 21st to 23rd in Orlando, Florida. If you have not already registered, and I know many of you already have, do not miss it. Do not miss it. Oh, everything is new for April. So the entire conference is new in April. It is completely, totally different. There's not there is 5 minutes of something I've talked about before. Okay, or Angie talked about. The entire 3 days is completely new. Completely new. Um, it is amazing. So we hope to have you there. I love everybody that's already registered. We are so excited about it. We are so excited about it. Um, and super excited to be there in Orlando in April. But don't forget about Monday night. You know what else not to forget about? This video and everything I talk about goes over to the YouTube channel. You're not home like this for a week. I'm like, subscribe and open there. Ring the bell. Ring it. You know when another one drops. You can also share with everybody you know in business. So much the basis, the candlestick maker. So we can grow everybody. Everybody run a better business. We're here every Sunday and Wednesday, except for next week where we're off on Sunday. We're off on Wednesday, but we're here on Monday. Monday, the 12th. We will be here at 7 o'clock Eastern. Um, but if you have a question in between, just email me, Neil, Neil at nextlevelresale.com, Neil at nextlevelresale.com. I know I'm behind on a few emails. I will get caught up by the end of this week. I'll get all caught back up on emails. So if you are waiting for a response, hang in there. I will get back with you. We start with our positive thinking book. I gave you the statements to start. I'm going to give you tomorrow's today. Words matter. The words you use determine the world you inhabit. If you say you can't, you won't. If you assume you can, you will. Be deliberately so. What you say often becomes your truth, and your truth becomes your life. There you go, people. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil Abramson. I feel like it's a party, a wedding, a bar mitzvah, a super promotion party on Monday night at 12, a Make It Happen party in April from the 21st to the 23rd. So many times to celebrate, so many times to be with you. Until then, and until Monday at more 7 ish, know that but most importantly, yes, you're not alone running this store. Have a great night, everybody. It's time for dinner. I'll see you on Monday.